Finally, guys, let's take a look at the crypto market. Sive is here with the forexpeacearmy.com. So on the Bitcoin market, last time on Monday when we were talking on the situation, we said that we expect the pullback to the 9091 area. It's just because market was oversold and it has completed important downside extension. So the upside pullback is absolutely normal situation. It's normal technical response to the support area. Also, as you can see, market is testing once again the yearly pivot point, but now from the opposite direction. So here probably we should forget about the bullish trend, at least for now. This trend definitely has turned bearish. November is closing, and actually we've got really sharp reversal to the downside on the monthly chart, which means that the long-term trend turns bearish. Now it will be mostly depend on the situation around 80 even area. So if market will be able to stay above it, it will keep some chances on upward continuation. At the same time, downside breakout will open road down to the maybe 50 even area, or retesting at least 60 even with its previous top. In general, if you consider overall price action here with some some credit, it might be treated as a brand bodies combination. So maybe it doesn't meet the all conditions by the Jordan uplift, but it's by nature looks like the long-term momentum trade. So we have great bullish upward action, 30% retracement here down for this trend, and it means that the pullback here, at least the 618 area, is possible. So 110 area might be completed. But it will not mean yet that we're turning back to the bullish scenario. It will be just normal continuation, the fading moment of the existence impulse, of the existing momentum. This is how just markets work. They have inertia. So that's why this we have the usually V shapes or M shapes on the reversals, not the W shapes and M shapes, of course, not the V shapes, or very rare you see the V shapes. So that's what we have on a long-term chart, some common ideas. The part of the momentum trade here might be, as we already talked about, is a right arm of this hand shoulders pattern. That's another explanation why our prediction back to the 110, or why 105, 110 area, it will not mean yet that this is the bullish tendency. It just could mean that it is part of the reversal process. So these are things that we need to control here. In the shorter term, where I keep going with the things that we discussed, you could see that's our suggestion was correct. We indeed has got this pullback to the 991 area, and by all means we have here the background for a possible same momentum trade, but on the bearish side, because here, as you can see, great thrust down, and this is first retracement. Usually in such a combination we have the rest of this momentum will press on the market, and it's usually triggers deep retracement down. So that's the things that we intend to consider. So minimum target will be probably around 85, so somewhere in this area. Now market stands around the 30% resistance. On the longer time frames, you could see that market also has completed a few extensions. So on the hourly chart, for example, as we said, it might be minor A, B, C, D, XOP target. It also has been completed right around this area. So in the current situation, what I would do is just since we're actually going to the weekend, today is also holiday, it doesn't make sense to make some really fast decisions. Market stands around the resistance. Market right now is really thin. So don't be hurry up and see what will happen. Particularly speaking, I prefer to watch here for some bearish patterns to be formed. Some reversal patterns maybe by the volatility may be formed here. Once we will get it, it might be the starting point for the daily brand body trade that will trigger retracement down to the 85. If market will keep going higher, it doesn't mean that this setup has failed, but it just will mean that the same process might happen from the high standing level. For instance, we have here also 94, 97 resistance. It also might happen from slightly higher standing levels, around 95 on average. So, but chances for that exist, and currently it's better to follow the existence momentum here and watch for a market reaction, because this performance, well, it's mostly right now is just retracement and reaction on the strong support area. If you would like to take the long position, it would be better to wait when the this trade will be completed with some deep retracement. And then if you're sure that Bitcoin is turning up, you could consider taking long position. Maybe we will get some patterns, for example 222 or something like this. This will be much better, and we also would be able to consider long entry as well. But for now, I prefer to wait and see market reaction on the resistance either around 91, or if our prediction will continue, around 95. So these two levels most suitable for possible starting with the momentum trade on the daily chart.